When they went to that sun, it slowed us down for a little bit, and was forcing us to take outside shots. And unfortunately, it wasn't going in tonight. We just gotta come back and get better at it.
Scott.
Yes, Alan, what worked so well for you guys in that first half where you're able to build a pretty big lead, and then what just wasn't sustainable, I guess, about that?
Uh, we knew it wasn't going to be easy. In the first half, everything was going for us, and we don't know what happened going into the second, but yeah, it is what it is.
This for either of you. Did Maryland defensively make any adjustments compared to that first half and the second half, or just shots not falling? That
The
case?
zone was the adjustment they made, and we were struggling to find ways to score out of it.
You got Michigan State coming in. You guys have bounced back from some losses before. What's the mindset got to be after a disappointment tonight?
We bouncing back. That's all I know. I know, like, I have a lot of confidence in my team. We're gonna get back tomorrow, practice, focus for the next game, and we're gonna get the next one because we capable. We more than capable than that. I know my team, and we just gotta keep fighting, stay together, and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna bounce back.
You got to make shots, but the one thing we haven't done a very good job of is throw the ball into the interior. Part of that in the first half. Now, second half we got the ball right where we wanted it when they played it. But the first half we didn't have Georgie, we didn't have Kofi for a lot of that, and Kip missed a couple in there, and we ran a few sets, and I think we turned down a couple that we shouldn't have taken, that we shouldn't have. We didn't have Trent in there. I think that was more the problem tonight than anything else. Was just kind of lineups, but did a much better job the second half of attacking it. We got it right where we wanted it, and we just didn't make shots.
When you get in that situation, do you revisit the two fouls sitting on the bench and think about putting them back in there when the lead's kind of evaporating?
Yeah, but it wasn't as much about the lead evaporating as it was we were still in the game. I would have definitely had it put us down 8, 10, 12. Yeah, they would have gone back in, and we actually did put Georgie back in for a few minutes with two. I trust him a lot more than I do, Kofi being a freshman in that situation. But we were really in a pretty good flow. I know Trent's value to our team, and I didn't want him to have. I knew he was, especially on the defensive end. Yeah, maybe it's something we think about a little differently now. I mean, we try. I mean, offensive rebounds, we had 14 tonight. We missed 2 or 3 putbacks. The other thing that happens is you can't miss 10 free throws. You get to the foul line 24 times against Maryland, who's one of the top teams in the country in terms of margin at the foul line. We get there more, but we miss 10. You can't miss free throws against the 8th ranked team in the country and beat them. And whether you're home or on the road, and free throws, offensive rebounds, those are all the things we talked about ad nauseum all week. You have to get easy points against them, and I'll take 24 free throw attempts in a 60 possession, 60 shot game any single night, but you got to make more than 14. When you miss, especially when you miss two, it's like a turnover. I mean, it's those are momentum plays. Those are huge swings in momentum. And like I said, you gotta be tough enough to step up and make them. You gotta have a level of concentration. Like I said, most of the year we've been pretty good at them.
Brad?
And piggybacking on that, you struggle a little bit the last couple of games. Is there a pattern, or is it just something confidence, or what is it?
I mean, nothing's changed on our end. I mean, we practice situations at 2 different segments every day in practice, and we pull them out of a hat, and we read them. We have coaches make them up, and down 6, 40 seconds to go and up to 6 seconds to go, whatever it may be in those situations, and play those situations out. And again, and a lot of our games have been, 2 possessions. So you've got to be able to execute, and part of executing is making free throws and not turning it over and getting the shots you want. And the free throw bug was more tonight than it was at Iowa. Play better, just play better. I mean, it's I thought in the Iowa game, I thought they outfought us, and in this league, and they turn around 3 nights later and go on the road and get beat, and you've got to be able to rise your emotional level to a point that you're able to perform, and we'll bounce back. This team was great in February last year, and we can't let a loss. We're a game out of first, and you're playing for still playing for a championship. This game doesn't define anything yet with 8 games to go.
Georgie Kofi